Hey there everyone, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Masters of the Universe Classics Beastman action figure. This particular Beastman set is a reissue of the first Beastman figure released through MattyCollector.com. As far as I know, there are no differences between the first release Beastman and this reissue. And the reissue was released through Matty Collector on January of 2010. I bought this set through an online store called Louisiana Toy Box, and I'll post a link to their store in the description below. And I paid $25 for this set. It was on sale, I think it was back in August of 2010 when they had their figures on sale for 25 bucks. As you can see here, we have the menacing Beastman in the package, whose subtitle here is Savage Henchman. And I don't think he comes with any accessories other than the whip that he's wielding here. Can't see anything in there. So, taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see a description of Beastman, Savage Henchman, whose real name is Raquel Rakaz on there. Up above you can see other figures from the Masters of the Universe Classics line. We have King Grayskull, He-Man, Stratos, Skeletor, Beastman, and Merman. Let's go ahead and take this guy out of the package, and we'll be right back. I don't know what the deal is going on over here. Why do they gotta pack him like that? On the back of his head like that. That's weird. Alright, we have the Beastman out of the package, and we'll go over the accessories first. I thought he had only one accessory, but he really has four, and we'll go over the first one. And that's the whip, which is kind of neat. He's got a nice secure hold on the whip here. Not tight, but just secure. And you can see the handle here. He's got a finger guard. It's kind of neat. And you can see the length of the whip here. About halfway up, it's got a nice pattern to it. And then from halfway to the tip, it's nice and smooth. And it's got this pre-posed curve to it to look like it's being used while in action. It's kind of neat. And as I said, he's got a secure grip on there because it's kind of hard to take this whip in and out of his hand. His fingers are molded into a harder plastic, and it's a little difficult to pry his fingers open to get the whip in and out on there. So, but otherwise, it's a very nice whip. It's really cool. Nice, soft, and bendable plastic there. And the other accessories I didn't really think about until I actually got this guy out of the package is the his I guess mantle here and his arm guards. If you take a look at the arm guards, it's kind of neat. He's got these like horn-like spikes, and you can see some of the cracks in there. It's kind of cool. He's got the actual arm guard here. Would have been nice if that was a different color going around on the edge, but that's okay. And it's going around his arm here with a nice texture, like looks like a leather-like material on there. And it's nice and tight around the bicep here, but you can actually remove this. If you wiggle it past the bicep, you should be able to get this off his arm. But I'll leave it on there for now. And he's got a pair of them, one on each arm. And then you got the furry mantle here, which is kind of neat. He's got more of the horn-like spikes going, and you got the nice texture with the mantle here. It's high up on the shoulder and tapers down to his waist. It's kind of neat. And then he's got this medallion here, like his bling. And it hangs off a chain, a sculpted chain, and as it goes up to his shoulder, it gets buried beneath the mantle. I thought that was a nice effect there. It's really, really cool on there. And it's a very nice designed figure. I really have to admit that. You can see all the details on this figure. You can see all the fur. It's shorter fur in the chest and upper limbs, but on the lower limbs it gets thicker. It's kind of cool on there. It would have been nice if they added a wash on there to add some depth, but that's okay. That's alright. I may end up doing that myself. Like right here, it's got a wash on his hand here. You can see the difference between no wash and an ink wash here. It's really cool on there. And he's got these furry feet with these sharp toenails. Really cool. And fingernails as well. Now on to my major beef with this figure, which is unfortunate because I really like this design. It's very nice. But the problem with, I don't know if it's just my figure or Beastman in general. I don't know if it's just limited to the reissues or if this is common in throughout both Beastman releases. But this figure has very loose joints, not wobbly joints, just very easily to move the joints. So you can really just my thumb alone move the head all around. It doesn't wobble or anything. It's not that loose. It's just very easy to move. The head is not that much of a problem, and it's loose on the arm. That's not too much of a problem. Certain positions of the arm will tighten up. It's really at the hip joint and the knee joint where I have a problem with this figure. Because the legs are the basis for this figure to stand and to pose dynamically. And with the weight on the top here and the easy to move joints, especially at the knee, he has some balance issues. And you can see he's already flopping back on there. And it's really unfortunate because I really like this figure. It's a very nice figure. And you can see how loose this is right here. Fortunately, the ankles are nice and tight, so it's not a complete loss. And what I'll have to do is, especially around the knees, is probably add some clear nail polish into the joints to hopefully tighten them up. There may be some gloss in this area, but hopefully it'll be worth it to tighten these guys up, because with these loose joints, it's just a very difficult time to pose. And I can just see this guy flat on his back every morning, where I would have to repose him because he's fallen over due to these knees. So kind of disappointed with the figure, not by the design, just by the articulation. So going over the articulation, the head does go up and down quite well. There's a nice range there. It does go all the way around and even side to side. The arms do go all the way around. They do go out and in. The biceps go all the way around. The elbows bend at a single joint. The hands rotate on a swivel cut. The torso goes down, up, and back. Nice range there. The waist goes all the way around. The hips are at this hinge swivel joint. So the legs go up, down to the back, out to the side, and rotate along the hip. The knees are at a single joint, on a hinge joint there. And the feet are on a hinge joint as well. So they go up and down. And there is a bit of ankle pivot on there, which is very nice. So overall, it's a nice figure. It's just these joints. Oh, see, I even took the joint off right there. Well, that's interesting. It's a pig joint. So let me see if I can get back on there. Yeah, I can get back on, thankfully. So that was an unexpected surprise. Overall, it's greatly, nicely, I should say, designed figure. I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. And it's just these joints that have me disappointed with the figure. So, but this is my casual peek into the Masters of the Universe Classics Beastman figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.